I feel like there's like a particular smell coming out of your sink, and I don't know what it is.
Well, they say he's not coming back, and nothing can fill the void, but at least we can try with food. I'll make some apple pie, come on in. It's Dead Dad's Kitchen.
Hi, welcome back to Dead Dad's Kitchen. My name's Irene. Thanks for caring. Thanks for wanting to come back. This is my buddy Devin Entmacher.
Do I look at the camera?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is actually a very special episode, not only because Devin is one of my very good friends, but... Well, all right. But because his mom is also dead.
Yeah.
Woo!
That's what brought us together.
That's one of the first conversations we had.
It's true.
Because I'm sure one of us was like, oh, dead parent, and the other one was like...
Yeah, and then we laughed about it, and that's when we're like, okay, we're good.
Yeah. So Devin has this incredible podcast that he started called Yes and My Mom's Dead. Because Devin's an incredibly talented improviser. A big thing in improv is yes and his mom is dead, and so it's a great title.
You want to demonstrate real quick? You do an initiation.
Okay, great. Hey, bud, thanks for coming to the bank with me.
Yes, and my mom's dead. That's improv.
Today is also very special because we're going to not be making one of my dead dad's recipes, but we're going to be making one of his dead mom's recipes.
Breakfast, eggs, and rice. It's fried rice, but with a breakfast slant on it. My mom used to cook this all the time when we were kids because it was simple, and she would always have rice made in a nice Costco rice cooker. But yeah, eggs and rice, it's delicious, it's easy, it's fried, it's yummy. I don't know.
Is it like a comfort food for you?
Yes, absolutely. If I ever cooked it for myself, which the last few days is the first time I've cooked it in like 10 years. But
really?
Don't tell anybody. We can edit that out. You got your onion, you got your garlic, you're gonna cut them up, you're gonna throw them in the pan, you're gonna saute them. Not too much, you don't want some mushy onions in there. I like a little crunch with the onion.
A little onion crunch.
Not raw, but just like sauteed.
Sure.
And then we cook the rice in here. Take the rice out. Throw a ton of butter in a frying pan, fry the out of the rice. Can I say Can we?
Yeah.
Fry the out of the rice with a bunch of butter and like really fry it. That's the thing. People just kind of, it's like mushy, but no, you want to get it to where it's like browned and sort of crispy on the bottom. And then you cook the eggs separately in a separate pan with a little bit of butter. And at the very end, you throw all three things in together so they do not mush. They coexist.
You hate mushiness. That's the one thing I've learned from this description is that you hate anything mushy. Well, I'm very excited to be making this. Thank you for sharing it with me and with us.
You're welcome.
We're going to start with rice, right? And we have to wash this off?
Why do we have to wash rice? Like, what do we get at? Do you know?
Yeah.
So excited.
Rice is inherently very, very starchy. That's why it's often served with meals like as a carb. But a lot of the starch comes off the actual like rice granule grain itself because there's just a lot of it from the husk that was touching the actual like grain of rice. So you just want to wash out the excess starch. Sometimes there are little like rice bugs in here, so you want to rinse that out.
Rice bugs. So we're gonna do 2 cups.
2 cups. So that's our 1 cup measure.
Yep.
My dad would get so mad if I was pouring this not over a sink. And we're gonna do 1 more.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna up.
No, we got it. 2 cups.
Friends.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Ooh, you're flipping that like a little pancake.
Well, because you want to make sure that all the rice is getting rinsed out.
So you gotta clean the bottom of the rice. I'm not sure if that's scientifically accurate.
So
I'll take it.
You don't cook very much, right?
I mean, no.
You cook so little, in fact, that you have a Wendy's meal combo number tattooed on you, right?
Yeah, my favorite food of all time is the Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich. It's the other thing that reminds me of home the most. And I have a little number 6.
Oh, I love that.
I did not tell the tattoo artist what I meant.
So this is all in there now.
All right, and then if you're using this thing, which is really amazing.
If you're using this exact
No,
model.
I'm serious. They have them at every Costco in the world. Buy one.
How do you know?
Well, I don't know that. There's just a line in there that says 2. We're gonna fill up water to the 2 because we have 2 cups of rice in there. Now we're gonna close it, turn it on, and then you hit a button that says white rice.
Oh, perfect. And how long does this take? Because you said it took 15 minutes, and I'm starting to believe that that may not be true.
I don't know.
So.
When it gets down to like 10 minutes, then it starts to count down. And I recall it not being very long after I turned it on.
Is all of this butter going in one pan? I clearly have so many control issues that I'm just now realizing, wow.
Why did you invite me here?
I don't know.
You can just do one of your recipes.
No, because I wanted to do yours. But now I'm like, this is how you do it. Do you know how long the rice takes?
Also, this is the smallest cutting board.
It's the only
This
one
is a cutting board for a literal child. This is like a baby cutting board.
It's the only one I have.
Do you have a baby white knife too? Oh yes, you do. Also a knife for a child.
Okay, show me how you cut this onion because it's so special.
Okay,
Apparently.
this technique I learned from my days at Papa
Papa John's.
How did you know that?
Because you've told me this story 500 times.
What you're gonna do is you're gonna cut, but not all the way to the bottom.
Okay.
So you cut like close, and then you do like a few of those slices like this, and then turn around, do the other side. Once it's like this, then you go here, and then all of a sudden you chop, and they just go. They're immediately, fully, completely chopped.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah.
Great job.
Just like, and you can do
Great
it.
job.
Is that a joke? Was that a pun or?
No.
Boom!
Look at
Onions.
this.
I know, and then you just sort of break them apart, and they're.
Oh my God! Do we need the whole onion or just half?
I would say just half for what we're cooking.
This is. Do you know what this is?
Store these for. What do you mean?
It's adorable, which I didn't realize.
I gotta go.
Here's the thing. Are we doing a whole head of garlic? Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ah! What? Why?
Because it breaks it all apart nicely. See?
I feel unsafe.
Same all the time.
I usually do two. Maybe a biggie and a smallie. Wait, is this a clove or a head? What do you mean by a
This is
head?
a clove. So that was a head of garlic. These
Oh,
are
then
cloves.
definitely not a whole head. That's way too much.
Really? I
Yeah.
love garlic. Do the onions and garlic go in separately? Normally I would like saute garlic first and then put onions in a little bit later. How do you do it?
I go for ease and convenience. Throw them both in!
Throw 'em both
in!
And do you want to cook these in butter and olive oil or in both?
I try to just do a little olive oil there.
Okay. Rice gets fried in a separate pan.
Yes.
Then the eggs and the onions and the garlic?
So what I would do is onion and garlic first.
Okay.
Then take the onion and garlic out, put them back in the Dora bowl. And then throw the rice in, add butter, so it has a little bit of the onion and garlic flavor.
For sure,
in
for
there
sure,
already.
for sure, for sure.
And then while the rice is frying, pop a couple eggs in there.
Cute!
Then add all three of them back together.
Cute! Okay, perfect.
Only throw these guys in.
Well, because this isn't hot yet.
That makes a lot of sense.
I didn't know I was like this. I really thought I'd be like, you gotta show me.
Well, I think there's also the thing that you're actually a good cook.
Thanks.
And I'm not, so you want to correct my habits, which is fine. I want that. Like, I would have thrown them in there and just sort of waited for it to heat up.
Well, it's just like, it gives it a better, like, initial kapowie kind of a thing.
Throw them in.
You do it. Nice one.
Bam.
Oh, see, if it was hotter, it would have made a cool sound.
All right. Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry. Sometimes I like to throw a little salt and pepper on these. Just,
Okay.
to just like bake it in a little bit.
Do it.
I'm also a big clean as I cook guy, but I know
Yeah, it
for
seems
this,
like it.
that doesn't. What does that mean? I cooked this the other day, and like as I was cooking, I cleaned in the whole time. And when I was done, there was not a dish.
Isn't that is very nice. You definitely need more salt in this.
Sure, because we're using unsalted butter for this, but I normally use salted butter.
Yeah, so I like unsalted butter. I like to have that in the house just because I bake a lot. So like you never want to use salted butter when you're baking. And then it's also just easier to correct for the amount of salt when you don't have to worry about it.
That makes sense. Because you can always add salt. Can't take it out.
He sounds like my alive mom. So I'm gonna reduce the heat just a little because you said you don't want them to be too cooked, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Just
great.
like when the onions start to get a little
Translucent?
a little. Great word. You're good at this. Did I ever told you that? You're a good cook, and you're a funny, and you're a good personality.
So we'll probably keep this on for a couple minutes and then we're just gonna throw it into the Dora bowl, you said, to like set aside?
Yes.
Incredible.
And leave the essence in the pan. I tried to use a big word, it didn't work out.
I know, I loved it.
Oh.
Do we scramble the eggs first or do you scramble them in the pan?
Scramble in the pan. Again, ease, convenience.
Your mom's name was Lynn, right?
No.
Of course.
Not even close.
What was it?
Joan.
That's a little close.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
And would this be purely breakfast or would you guys have this for dinner and stuff too?
I mean, yeah, both, but it's primarily a breakfast thing.
Sure.
This is done, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to bring that? Do you want to pour it into the Dora bowl?
You can do it.
Is it because I was handing you a hot pan?
Yeah.
In a very improper way?
Your hand
I
was
said
on
to
the
you.
entire part. And I was like, what do you want me to ground here?
We're doing the... What goes in here?
Rice. How the rice looks. Oh.
Oh, stunning! Okay,
Right?
fantastic. Okay, wait, no, you have to use a fork to fluff it.
Okay, I didn't know that.
So a fork fluffs rice better. So yeah, you want to use a fork to fluff it because
Why
with
is that?
something flat, you're gonna smush a lot of it. And with this, it'll like aerate it without
Got
f***ing it up.
Got it. Cool. I'm gonna start the pan over here.
Incredible. Whoa, this looks really good, dude.
Yeah. That's $30 at Costco. The Cost Company. I'm gonna throw some butter in here. Depends on how much you make. I say be liberal with the butter.
I love it.
Never measure, but a lot. Put a lot in.
Okay, so why don't you move this over a little bit?
Yes, ma'am.
And tell me how much we need.
You know, more than that.
Okay, we'll chill.
More than that. A few more. You hear that butter crackle?
Yeah, that's nice, dude.
So, because it's not salted butter, I don't know. I'm used to salted butter, so I would say put some salt in it now.
Well, what I would do is I would give it a taste and then see how much salt you think you need.
A big mistake that people make when they just fry up stuff at home is they just don't fry it enough.
Yeah.
You get like people like cook Brussels sprouts, and it's like you gotta fry the shit out of it. I mean, really, like we want it to be crispy.
Oh yeah, use a lot of salt.
Yeah, it needs salt and it needs to be more fried. So we're starting to get that little brown in the bottom.
Oh yeah, that is pretty. Like when you flip it.
Yeah. I think okay.
Why? What?
That scares me.
So vulnerable. It scares me. Whatever. I'm scared. Who cares?
I'm a grown man. I'm scared of flipping rice.
I think we could add a little more butter. No. This show is now called "I Ruin All My Existing Friendships," without making it too sad. What's the thing you miss most about your mom that's not going to make you cry talking about it?
She got sick when I was 14, so I was like just becoming, a teenager. I never really got to talk to her as an adult. And then she died when I was 23, but the whole time she was sick, like her brain was not great. I think like when I really think about it, I just miss the fact that like I never got to know her as like adult.
Yeah.
Not peers, but you know what I mean? Like
Well,
adult
when you get to a certain age, you can kind of be friends with your parents, which is very nice.
Yeah, I think about like all the things that I would talk to her about now, and like the advice she could give me about life stuff that, as much as I love my dad, it's like a different type of relationship.
Yeah, of course.
What do you think?
Well, I don't know yet. Hold on. Chill.
I think that second butter maybe was too much butter.
Maybe.
Because it's a little bubbly now. And we gotta get it to the point where... Is it starting to get crunchy though?
A little bit.
Okay.
This does look very pretty.
Yeah.
I don't think it was too much butter.
No, you're right. I was just trying to win back an argument.
That we weren't having? Your
Oh,
eyes
no.
are so pretty.
Thank you. We both have blue eyes. Are they the same color?
No, yours are way bluer.
No.
Yeah, dude, yours look like ice crystals. Comment down below whose eyes are bluer.
I've never been in a situation where like a considerable amount of people might comment on me
Ooh.
in any way. So
Comment
I'm
down
very-
below on what you would rate Devin 1 to 10.
Stop it. This is when I learned the internet's mean. That guy and his dead mom. Oh, we should have been cooking the egg. Well, we can cook it now. Let's turn this on real low.
Okay. And do we cook the egg in butter or oil? Or both?
I just do a little butter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever been like caught off guard by somebody making a dead parent joke and you
Yeah.
forgot that it's like a funny thing?
100%. A few years ago, Taylor, one of my roommates, who's an amazing comedian, by the way, we were recording a podcast, and he just like brought up that moment, like about like, yeah, I remember when you were like crying a lot when we found out your mom died, but he like did it in this really funny way that like I hadn't thought about it in a long time, and I just like died laughing because the way
great.
he like just brought it up so casually.
Oh
Like,
my god.
Oh, the most vulnerable moment of your entire
Of
life that I
course.
was a part of, that it was sort of an agreement that maybe we wouldn't make fun of this. Nope.
How do you crack an egg?
I'm not good at it. And I always get messy, and I go like this. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Oh, you should definitely not do it on the side of a pan, my friend.
Well, why not?
Because then all the bacteria from the egg gets inside. So if you do it on a flat surface, it's like none of it's getting in there, and it's less likely to get a shell in it. You touched it.
Oh, okay. Wow, that is so much better than the way I did it.
And then we just like scramble town USA,
Yeah, just-
population 4.
Yeah, just your basic scramble. Let's really get in there.
And so, okay, so how do you like your scrambled eggs? Because I don't like mine runny.
No, not for this.
Like hard cooked?
Yeah.
Cool. Does this go in there yet? Or what's up?
Yeah, we can put this in now. Look, it's very scientific. You can throw them in there now, because we're just gonna...
Okay.
We basically just want them to be dry enough to where they don't congeal with the egg.
Cool, cool, cool.
And now we just sort of stir this up and, mince not mince, we're not trying to sound cool. Make egg small chunk. Egg large, make egg
big
small.
now, make small later.
Yeah. Can we throw in some parsley?
Of course.
Okay, this might be, actually, you know what? My mom loved using parsley in like everything, so this is perfect.
Hell yeah, dude.
I feel like this is it makes it give a little greenery.
There we go. That looks gorgeous.
Okay. Here's the thing. Maybe it doesn't look that great. I'm being self-conscious about it.
I think it looks great.
But it tastes so effing good. We don't have to bleep that, right? YouTube, you're okay with this?
YouTube, you fine with this? Yeah, I just burped hardcore.
Yeah, you're okay with it. I would put either Tabasco or Sriracha in this, depending on your taste.
Okay.
I'm a huge Tabasco fan, but I will say, I think Sriracha is better for this meal.
The better way to go?
Yeah, I don't know if I trust the cleanliness of this kitchen.
Okay.
We're just getting forks off the counter, acting like that's okay.
Yeah.
And yet we crack an egg on the pan and you're like, you don't want the bacteria in there. Double standards all over the place.
So now we just plate it up?
Let's plate it up. I'm gonna throw a little hot sauce.
I'm very excited.
You know, just your little dousing.
Little dabble, do ya?
Yeah, any dabble. Wait, what was that from? Little dabble, do you?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Wait, we gotta do a thumbnail.
You guys are so happy. You guys are so excited. Oh, this is the funniest food you've ever seen.
Okay, amazing. Let's try it?
Oh,
Okay, you already did?
I did.
Alright, good.
Oh god, it's so good.
Oh, wow. That's very good.
What if you hate it?
I was really not expecting to like it as much as I do, honestly. Oh, I like this.
Yeah, it's really good.
I don't know.
You think I'm gonna bring over some bullshit that's not very good?
I don't know.
Okay, onions a little less. Everything else is like exactly. It's perfect. It's perfect.
I also want you guys to check out Devin's Instagram right here, Devin's podcast right here. I'll link all the places that you could get it in the description. I'll link all of his stuff in the description. Was there anything else you want to talk about?
That is it.
Okay. Well, this time we're gonna say thanks for dinner, Joan.
Yeah, thanks.
This
Mom.
was really wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing the recipe and coming on and like doing something nobody's ever done yet.
Thank you. And Irene did an episode of my podcast, so if you really like her, that's a nice
A
reason.
nice foray into listening to his stuff.
Yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know if you make this because I love seeing that you guys make stuff. Tag us both in it if you do. And thank you for dinner, Joan. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day.